Yeah, it's me, stupid. Scott Benson, Skid Steer Premier. Skid Steer Premier YouTube channel, Georgia Nuts. Good morning. I got something I normally don't do is I'm hustling between. I try to keep it laid back and low. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. I think I may have lost him. There he peeks right in the tree. And he's gone. So much for your excitement for the morning. You missed it. Should have got up earlier. Anyway, got 2 jobs going on and a little bit of crunch. So I guess what I'm getting to is I've got to go get a couple of loads today in between the first job to satisfy the second job that's starting in 2 or 3 days. I just need to show up and put some material on the ground. And I think anybody that maybe does this type of work understands it. And if you're a homeowner, you know, hope you understand it. You know, you can only be so many places at one time. But, you know, I will be making progress at least on this job I'm starting on Monday. But so if I get mixed up on some of the conversations, you'll be thinking, what's he talking about? Watch my previous video, because these will run back to back to each other. And those 2 jobs will be at the same time. So long story short is I'm going to go get a different customer a load of 57s this morning, deliver those. And then I'm going back to the quarry to get a load of a crush and run for the job I'm starting Monday. And then I'm going to go from there and go get 4 loads of dirt for the job that previous video's on. So, and then this afternoon I'm going to go back to the rock quarry and grab another load of crush and run and take it to the job I'm starting Monday. So how about that for confusing your morning? Man, made me dizzy. Anyways, hey, I will see you at the job I'm going to be starting Monday when I drop the crush and run. I'm going to show you around the job and kind of let you know what to expect here in a few days. I thank you for watching this old poor Georgia boy, Georgia Nuts. Man, I tell you, people just don't know how rough it is shifting these gears turn right all the time. Man, just got to shift, you know. Look at that. Man, I love it automatic. Lead the job, Bob. Loading her up, 57 rock. Headed to pretty much just drop them off for a customer, ain't going to a job site. In the old rock quarry. You live in the country, you might as well get used to being behind a tractor, a hay baler, you know, a skid steer, something, man. This is like Farmer Central. So anyway, I'm proud of it. I don't mind being in traffic for these boys. All right, YouTube, next job on the books is going to be this booger right here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you around real quick because I gotta run. But anyway, we'll kind of get right on this. As you can see, I'm trying to walk down here the street. Anyway, this is the street view. You can see the silt stuff just coming right on through. All the silt's washed to this ditch. I got to clean all that out. Remove all this stuff. You can see where it's trying to come in the pipe. Remove all this stuff. And here On up here, I'm going to create a bed of riprap, and down here to pipe. So riprap down here, skim all this stuff back out of the way, and I'm going to try to skim off the top of these 5s and see if I can't save them up top for something or another, a little bit what I can. And then you can see all this silt stuff's really coming from right there too. But I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna dig this out and where it's silted up, and I'm gonna put riprap all in around this pipe on this side too. And then this entire thing gonna be coated with crush and run. As you can see where it's cutting up through here, I'm gonna cut ditches straight. I'm gonna cut a ditch straight down through here. He's got a little bit of a ditch over here. I'm just gonna kind of clean it out. Both of these ditches right here are gonna get surge inside of them, and then you know, and then up here at the very top, I'll show you where all the water enters the mouth of the ditches that, you know, is going to be created. See these ditches right here? This ditch is gone. You got to be cleaned out and cut open. Make this thing 16 foot wide. Up here, continue cut ditches, and about at that pine tree, or that pine tree one, I don't know, that's fiber. It's been marked, and you see the res mark power in the ground. We're gonna stay on this side for sure. You see, build a berm right there to deter the water. But I really hope I can start them ditches about right there at that pine, because it's gonna take a lot more surge, another truckload of surge up here to keep going. And you know, again, back to the budgets. So it's got to cut out right there. Might take a little bit of water before it heads down there, but I'm gonna build this up and create a crown on this right here and all the way up to here, which is gonna really this is where all the water's coming from anyway. So this right here is gonna be sodded. He's gonna continue to sod. So we're gonna, that'll help. That wasn't sodded before, he just sodded that. But right here from the back view, as you can see, right here, I'm really gonna build this up and then let the water shed off both sides, and it's gonna rock and roll down that ditch. So the surge has got to slow it down, and then also the riprap down at the bottom to keep it from washing out when it reaches down there at the pipe. But all that stuff should slow it down a whole lot. If you keep going up here, you hadn't marked it yet, but somewhere right at the corner of that slab is where the left side of the driveway, the way we're pointing, and then right over here is going to be the right side. It's going to be 16 foot, and it's going to go from right here to right there, back toward the slab. So we and all this right here is going to be crush and run too. So the only thing I'm concerned about with this thing is, even though we calculated material, I tell you, it's always short for me. I don't know why, but we're gonna get on this thing. I hauled this one load of crush and run. I'm gonna haul another load this afternoon, and this job is still 2 or 3 days out before I get started on it. And then, you know, hey, all we can do is dig out the ditches and haul in the surge and haul in the riprap down there, get it all lined up, and then build up on this driveway and see how much more we gotta have. But you know, I definitely think we're gonna need more than what we put inside the bid. It's and I hate that, but it is what it is. But anyway, I'll see you back when I start this job. Hey, you too. Georgia Nuts here. It's day 2 on this job. First thing in the morning, and it's gonna show you around what I got accomplished yesterday. I got a lot done yesterday. I'm really happy with it, the way it's coming together. And let me show you what I got going on here. I got my truck up here, trying to keep it from, you know, me getting squashed on this main road. It's well, not a main road, but it's, you know, it's pretty busy. But I got this kind of coned off so I could work this area and the driveway and then this ditch. So I'll start up here. If you look at the previous video when I walked you through it, I kind of cleaned out all this ditch area, and gonna be putting riffraff in here all around top of the pipe, and I'm gonna put the riffraff up here, stopping somewhere along in that zone, and then it'll be riffraff up through there, up to the top, through the top of the hill. I'll clean out that ditch. It's gonna be surge, and then here I re-groomed this ditch, I think I said. But anyway, I dug this out right here at the entranceway because so much silt had run down through here. I dug this out, and I just pretty much packed and layered it full of crush and run on this entryway. And what I'm going to end up doing is building this up another, you know, 4 inches or so. Anyway, I'm gonna be getting level with that. That's gonna end up having crush and run on it too, but it's got a good base when you get on up there. The 5s were up there, and they've kind of, you know, grinded into the old driveway, so I didn't really feel like it was necessary to tear that all up. But this will get built up another few inches to meet that trajectory, because he's already having, coming off this road, the way the pitch is, he's already having trouble with the camper taking and scraping. So I wanted to leave his trajectory the same as much as possible as it was and not make it worse. So again, like I said, I'll take and I'm gonna keep building this up today, this entryway. On this side of the pipe, same scenario, be riffraff all around in here. And then up there we'll start the surge down that side of the ditch. I kind of re-groomed this out a little bit. I really had to do a little bit more on these sides than I wanted to, but I messed them up with the skid steer moving around so much because there was so much silt, you know, that I had to remove. I mean, we just can't use it. So I had to get some better dirt down there, and then that way it'd give me something I can run the base on the crush and run. Let me show you these ditches, and I'm gonna show you the stuff I pulled out of it. The old trash dirt, I call it. But anyway, that's the reverse side of the ditches. You know, and since he had this cut out, a lot of that silt's probably stopping, you know, coming to a stop. And, you know, this was actually loadered, skimmed out with a loader, and so all the banks and stuff he didn't put any seed and straw on, and so hence it all washed down and just messed up everything. No ditches, no seed and straw. So I've made it very clear and adamant to him, he's gonna lay sod right here. So this bank is all gonna be sod. This I'm gonna kind of groom over like this and clean it up a little bit, and maybe we can toss some seed and some netting on this little bank where the ditch is gonna be, because I'm gonna continue that, clean that out. But you can see where right here I've been shuttling in that's all the material. With the skid steer, that's a lot. I moved a lot of material right there. That was just out of the ditch. So, you know, I had to get the ditch right. And the only way to get it right, which I wasn't expecting, is to get all that material out. So anyways, I want to get started. I want to get a lot accomplished today. I want to do, tomorrow I want to haul, I'd like to haul the riffraff in tomorrow and get that done and move myself up the driveway. He's got it flagged right here, The driveway, you see the white lines. The driveway goes through here, 16 foot You barely can see the lines left on here because everybody's run over them. But if you look down through there, you can see the flags. I'm standing directly in the middle of them. Flags, flags. And they're gonna go up here, and then he's gonna have me turn around right there. Well, you know, a little enough to back the truck up or car and be able to come out without, you know, going back and forth, back and forth. So anyway, I'm gonna get started on day 2. I'll show you what we got after we get it. All right, I'm at the I don't know, it's about 3, 4 o'clock, and I stopped for a minute, so I'll go ahead and show you around what I got done today. I put a little dent in the crush and run. I'd say I've used about a load and a half. Super concerns me because my customer's gonna have a fit. We still got to crush and run all that, all this where I'm standing to right here, and I knew he was gonna need more. I think I said that. But as we walk down through here, I got the ditches, you know, kind of roughed out on each side, and I'm gonna smooth all the dirt on the banks back today, and then tomorrow is gonna be haul day for me. I'm gonna be doing 2 loads of surge and a load of riffraff tomorrow, and probably go ahead and put it in place, and then worry about the crush and run a little bit later. Let me get these sticks up. They don't do nothing but make fun for back dragging a bucket. So, ditches, surge in. This down here's turned out pretty good. The problem is just, you know, these 5s that were left over on here, I did utilize them up through there to kind of level the driveway up a little bit, but still I'm off over here. It needs to come up. I need a better crown so the ditches will do their job, and these 5s they really will wash. But down through here, I'll show you over here at the pipe, because when you see it again tomorrow, they should be riprap all around this pipe, and right here at the mouth, that's where stuff enters. So I'll have it coated and stacked up here real good, and then on this side over here, got it smoothed out. I'm gonna seed and straw so far over, but this is the other part. It's really ready for riffraff 2 tomorrow. So I'm hoping to haul both of those in tomorrow, and then you know, then have a conversation. I figured I'd just go ahead and get the riffraff in, get the surge in, finish off with my crush and run, and that way maybe the customer will be happy with what he sees and what he's gotten. It's gonna look really good, and then maybe it won't hurt his feelings as bad when I tell him he's gonna need. He's got 2 loads still coming to him besides that up there, but it ain't gonna be nowhere near enough. I mean, he's gonna need, I'm gonna guess, 4 more loads, and that's gonna be a shocker. So I'll let you know what he says. If you don't see me anywhere in the world on the Georgia Nuts channel after this video, you know my customer killed me. All right, show you my progress. Just got back from Corey. Things are looking good on material. They overloaded me 3 tons with riprap, so it went farther. So I think I'm gonna be able to make this thing work out pretty good. Just ran me a little load of crush and run right down through here. Between that flag and that flag right there is where the driveway is going to be up there. Continue from there. There's my riprap. And this is the area of, obviously I've stopped at, which is right here at the top of the driveway. But I still want to crown this up a hair bit, make the water go to both of these ditches I've created. And also you can see right here's where I stopped. The reason I stopped right here is because I've got to twist back and forth for the skid steer and put the I was gonna put surge in there, but it looked like the way it's worked, I'm gonna have enough maybe to make it with this. If I don't, then I'll have to get some more riprap. But normally I'd put surge in this. It's smaller, but there was a lot of small pieces in this riprap rock, and it's different at different quarries, but I was happy with it, so I'm going to use it because there's a lot of small pieces. That piece was in my crushing run and that's bigger than riprap, but I don't know how, you know. Anyway, that big old piece got hung up in there, but I still got to do this whole ditch length of the driveway, because like I said, I didn't want to tear it up. These 4s is what was already here. I mean, 5s is what was already here. So I've just kind of pushed them around and squashed them up and down, bringing loads in just to make it was already here. It's got a good base. I'm gonna put the crush run on top of this whole thing and lock it all in. But yeah, you can see where I showed you the other day, the ditches I'd cut. I also kind of tried to feather this off. He's gonna sod this. You know, I'd like to grade it a lot leveler, but he's got a tractor and he's gonna do that. There's power and fiber right there, and I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I ain't had nothing go wrong here yet and don't want to start. And then I feathered this bank off right here, try to keep some of this silt from washing in as bad. But of course, we're gonna have to rock in the ditches. He's gonna sod both sides of that, and that's really gonna be the lifesaver. I told him, I said, man, you have to put ground cover on, you know. But there's what I've got in there so far. And then when you come on down here, got the culvert done. This right here gonna be seeded and strawed all the way now. I called my buddy Johnny Searcy. By the time I load my trailer up and I don't have no seed and straw, and I go load it up and bring it back and do all that, he's got a blower. He'll seed it real quick. He'll shoot it with a blower machine, and it'll be a wrap on that. So anyway, right there's this deal right here, and then when you get on down here, we're gonna seed and straw that. And this is the mouth of the pipe coming downhill into this part. So, you know, I think we're looking really good. I still got to add a little bit of crushing right here, and you know, I was really just wanting to go ahead and just rag the entrance out with the dump truck, it being so heavy. And I'm gonna finish up this riprap down through these ditches though. But I'll get you caught up here after a while. It's Friday right now for me, so I'm gonna work tomorrow, and then I won't be back here till Monday to finish this thing completely up. And Johnny will be here Monday, so it ought to zip up all at the same time. So I will show you what I get done at the end of the day. Thank you. Alrighty, end of the day. I'm gonna be back over here Monday. I'm gonna show you real quick. Anyway, I got all the riprap put out. Still got a load of crushing run right there. And you can see I did it here, but take you down through here and show you what I finished on the ditches. I think I done showed you down at the bottom. But anyway, got the ditches done, and I think they look really good. And then both sides are done to exactly where we wanted to do them. And then we got pretty much, I'm gonna build this right here up where all the water is gonna come right down through here, enter the ditches. It's gonna help shed off. It's gonna shed off the crown of this driveway, and then also on this side of the driveway. And this over here and over here Monday, we're gonna straw and seed that on Monday with a blowing machine. And down at the street I showed you, we added this on. He was gonna sod this, but he don't know when he's gonna get to it, and I said, man, you just don't need to leave the ground uncovered. So he's going to go ahead and blow this until he can get to it, which I'm so glad. But anyway, I'm gonna right here's where I had stopped with the crushing run. I'm gonna take the crushing run up through that I've got, and then I'm gonna cover all these 5s and go down through here and create a crown down the center of this thing, so it will shed off into the ditches and down the sides. And I'm gonna work on that on Monday. So I'll see you Monday. I'm gonna do that load I got up there, and I still got to finish his driveway up top. So we will see how things roll. See you then. What's up, folks? I'll give you an update on what I got done. Tomorrow will be the last day on this job. I'm gonna go get one more load of crush and run, and I think it might finish it off, but we may get one more. Let me show you what I got going on here. So right here's the driveway, and then right here's the turnaround. You can see that flag right there. That's where we're stopping at. So it's gonna go, I'm gonna end up cutting a straight line right here, and it's real thin right here. So hence, go get another load and see where we stand at. I also got a little dip on the corner right up here, and we really need to go, this is uncovered. So this white line to this flag right there, need a few buckets right there too. Just packed this in with the skid steer, but this whole driveway, I'm gonna run over it with the dump truck. I've already did the driveway with the dump truck, but I'm gonna do this down here with the dump truck. And so I'm pretty sure I showed you, I'll look at the previous clip, pretty sure that I already showed you the bottom down there and the riprap and everything that's done. I'm going to the dump truck anyway, so you can walk with me. We'll walk and talk. How about that? So I did one thing that I know I got done that I didn't record was straw and seed. Got that done this morning, all the way down here. And I also forgot I gotta put some gravel at the mailbox. I don't know if I talked about that before, but I need to put some gravel at the mailbox because they're wanting it right there where the mail person runs. But yeah, if you look right down through here, and then got the straw and seed shot down through here. And the roadway's done. So at this point, it's just down through here is just final touches and taking care of that mailbox spot. So, all right, as you can see down through here, got shot. Down through here, got shot. Seed straw. And then of course, right along in here, I'll rake this back in just a little bit, but we're gonna go from, let me back up so you can actually see. But anyway, I'm gonna go from that corner to the mailbox, and then somewhere along, since he shot it, I lost it, but I know there's a little divot right here in front of my boot. So straight ahead down through here, and you can see a little bit of my paint right there. So in other words, it's gonna be, you know, from there down through here, and up through there. This section right here, where the mail person, where you get your mail, is gonna be crush and run. So I'll get back with you when the job is complete, because it ain't complete until the customer says they're satisfied. Georgia Nuts. Talk to you in a bit. All right, this job is a wrap. I'm gonna show you around real quick. I was gonna set you up while I did the mailbox down there, but I forgot. But and I ain't even in a hurry. No hurry at all. So anyway, that's a miracle. Usually I'm like rushed. But I'm gonna show you down the mailbox and show you up here. You've already seen the riffraff and stuff down the driveway yesterday, and I'm gonna blow this thing off. I'm still gonna run up and down on it with the dump truck, and then we'll be. So right yonder is a little turnaround finished up. All of this and all of this right here is all new, so I'm gonna have to want to pack it in with a dump truck. And let me take you down here and show you this. Ended up adding this right here for a little zigzag in and out. Excuse me. Dusty. I gotta get the blower, blow this thing out a little bit, blow it off the road, blow up top. But for me, another one, Skid Steer Premier YouTube channel, Georgia Nuts. Please subscribe. Know this video is a little bit shorter. Check out the one before if you really want to sit down and eat some tater chips and watch a long video. I don't think I've named that one yet. But anyways, hey, appreciate you watching. And y'all have a good one.